Roy Doobie first. But yeah, how you doing? We're heading to Brekkie, so I'll be back in an hour. I feel that. That's all good. You go have your food. Because food is important. Phone too dead to leave. I definitely feel that. My phone is like dead as well. It's not been charging recently. I know that I need to fix it, but it's just like, can I be bothered fixing the phone? Not really. Yeah, what was I even doing? I click on the button and the button go. Nailed it. But yeah, what was I even saying? I can't remember. But yeah, apparently Mario Galaxy 2, apparently the like 2 levels we did last time didn't save. Which is kind of sad, but at the same time means it's easier to just have this lot being its own thing. Because yeah, it's now just its own thing at least. That didn't make sense. That made absolutely no sense. But yeah, honestly I'm gonna add the 2nd and 3rd channel point things. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I feel like it. I wanna add more. Where's the button? Where do I add more again? Where do I get to add custom rewards? There. I need to do like limits per stream. There we go. Now we have 2nd. And we're gonna have a 3rd. Because I feel like being that person. I genuinely just feel like being that person. Oh, but in order to be the right order, I might have to make them slightly more expensive. I don't know. I might even not muted. Oh, I am muted. You're not functioning is your excuse. There we go. 2nd works. And we've got a 3rd as well, because, yeah, why not? Why not have, like, way too many things? Let me just make sure they actually are in order. They look like they're going to be in order. Whether or not they are is a different story. Nope, of course they're not in order. Let me just fix it so that they do be in order. Because, I mean, let's be honest, I should have done this before you went live. But me we're on about here. So you think I have that brain power to do that? There we go. There's 1st, 2nd, and 3rd now, and they're actually going to be in order, aren't they? Yes, good. Nailed it. Right. But yeah, the game didn't save last time, so why am I not even on the game? Second, 1st, 3rd. I fixed it, okay? It's no longer 2nd, 3rd, 1st, 3rd, 1st, 2nd, 1st. Why you mess my brain? But it didn't save last time, so we're starting again. Because why not? Guess it makes it easier. I'm not even going to try and say that. My brain would not be able to read that right now. Although I'm going to try it anyway. Shimmering Stardust falls on the Mushroom Kingdom once a century. That time had come again. Yay. Century's 10 years, right? So this whole game repeats itself every 10 years. Wow. Wow. Aye, okay. It's a Mario. Oh yeah, I have a pointer. And I did calibrate it this time. Last time it wasn't quite calibrated right. This time, it's calibrated a lot better. Still not 100% right, but it do be better than it was. And that's the main thing. Because the calibration beforehand genuinely sucked. It really did. It's a rabbit! Let's hit it in the face. It's a star, not even a rabbit. When would I ever get it right? I can't read PlayStation language. I'm a Nintendo character. Why you be like this, Star? The strange little fellow seemed confused. As he should. Was he lost? No, he was just trying to speak PlayStation. He seemed to take a shine to Mario. Have we just... I don't think I paid that much attention to this when we did it last time. Like, why are we just announcing everything again? Just a thought. Mario's got filled with warmth as he felt a new power surging through him. Nice. Ah. Oh my god, he really does speak in Sony. That's what I'm gonna say, the star just speaks in Sony. Oh, I thought I was gonna do a wall jump off of that. Well, if I don't want to free the star? I mean, I do, but at the same time, what if I didn't want to? That was violent. Oh, we're 3D, but in a 2D world. Okay, nope. Nope, nobody nope. That's a big Bowser. Let's hit him with star bits. Because we know that's totally going to do so much damage. That's going to just cause all the damage, isn't it? You're too late, Mario. The power of the star is already mine, and look what else I got. I got Peach. Yeah, look what else I got, Peach. I'm huge, yep. Even scary up close. I do like how the camera zoomed in at that point, like, I'm huge. And even scarier up close. That's literally what happened. I'm sure you go for a galaxy slice cake. Way too huge for this puny planet. Did I have an empire that's more meat-sized? Well, you do that then. You do that then. Have fun with your stupid mushrooms. Wow. You think they're stupid? Well, guess what, Bowser? You're probably right. Let's be honest. He's probably right. Whee! Oh. It's just... Wait, what happens if I hit the bomb? Can I, like... Nope, nothing happens. Got it. Makes perfect sense. Whee! I presume they didn't expect me to go around the path. What's up, Beck? The sky is up. The vast void that is space is up. Many things are up. Depends what context we're on about. Although actually the game didn't save last time. So, the 1 or 2 levels we did, we have to do again. It's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. But anyways, how are you doing, Anne? I apologise, my brain kind of just yawned all the way through trying to speak there. But that's literally how my brain is. But Mario, you have other things to worry about, like saving the princess. But how? With magic. I know with young Master Luma's help you can use the power of the stars. Could say something to that, but I'm not gonna. Honestly, I don't remember what I even said that you could say something to, so I don't know. I appreciate the host, Megan. I hope you're doing good. I hope everyone's doing good. I didn't even ask that. I didn't say, oh, how's everyone doing? I just went straight into it. That's disgraceful. I can't just be like, oh, how's... I can't just miss out the how's everyone doing. Nah. That's not how this works. Many things were up. Also. Why? I appreciate it, but why? Why? You know you don't have to, and you shouldn't. You should save them for other people. That's how it works. That's what should be happening. BC, is that because, or is that you trying to say Beck? Very different. Why did I even try and do that? What did I try and... Did I actually try... I don't even know what I tried to do with him. A coin. Oh, I can shoot him. That kind of makes it... I just get one out of him, so it's really not worth it. If we got more than one out of it, then maybe. Because, fair enough. Because... Oh! Coins. Why did they have to hide so many secrets? I'm sorry. The other Lumas told me about you. Thank you for helping us. I'm gonna transform into a Lunar Star. Yeah, no. That's not where I was meant to be right now. And I know that I was meant to be at right now. Because they probably would expect... Oh, it's a Yoshi door. Hi, board. Hello, friend. Please go around the back. Will do, Yoshi. Will do. What pipe? I'm gonna pick this one. Oh yeah, I remember that. I got an extra life, yeah, because I need a life. Ha. Funny. Nah, that wasn't even funny, that was terrible. Genuinely was terrible. Goomba, can you just die? Also, Aunt, if you're still there, who I first up yesterday. Aunt definitely gets around. That's definitely one thing I'll say. And I don't even think Aunt streams. That's the bit that I'm just like... It does make me question, like, wait, how did Aunt even find me? It genuinely is like, wait, what? Am I findable? But yeah, I don't know. Even then, it's just like, I know that there is no discoverability on Twitch, so it's just like, whatever happens, happens. That's always what it is. Even then, I know that Mario Galaxy 2 has less people watching it and streaming it than Mario Galaxy 1. You don't even know how to have people find me anymore. It literally is. I'm just over here like, okay, sure, I guess. Oh, that's how I was meant to get... Ah, stars! No! I missed 2 stars. Why am I actually sad about missing 2 stars? Follow me. What if I don't want to follow you? Huh? I don't want to follow you. I'm discovering everything myself. And punching the octopuses. That's what I'm doing. I don't even need these things to get up here. Because I'm a pro. Okay, I need this one. Mouse? What? It's not even a mouse. It's actually a Wii remote, not even a mouse. Like, that kind of just makes it seem like I'm Yay. I don't like the nunchucks joystick. I remember it being a lot more sensitive than it is. And I'm not doing all that again. Wait, did it steal all my star bits? It better not have. Oh no, I still have them all, that's fine. Still here, and no problem. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad that you... What did I even say? What actually was I even saying? I don't know. All I know is that my legs hate me right now. Oh, there be raffle! Oh, star bits. Why do I always forget about those guys in the sky? Can we kill it? Yes, we can. And follow. I'm not following you. We already said that's not how this works. Why would this be how it works? I feel like I should just try and like always jump. Did you actually get in time? Oh my god, I can actually like cheat the whole jump and a checkpoint. You're telling me I was close to a checkpoint. Where does it? Oh, it's wanting me to jump. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Well, that's sad. Oh, there's a one of these things. There'll be a one of those things, yep. That literally just proves how awake my brain is right now. It's not at all. Oh, what's this? Ah! It's one of these. Let me just try and catch a load of stars. Because that's how I roll. Oh, that actually is a lot of stars as well, isn't it? Let me have the mushroom! Oh, I wasn't done, but okay. I accept. Do a flip. And then that. Punch, kick, whatever. It's one of those. Punch and a kick, what's the difference? Let's be honest. That's quite a big difference, actually. Let's fly. Okay, let's fly then. What is this? Star bits. Oh wait. Wait, what's down here? How am I meant to get up that high? Oh. That's just a load of coins. You really think I care about that many coins? You bet I do. You bet I do. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, so I wasn't meant to do my dodgy jump to get that. I was meant to actually use that to get it. Fair enough. Gamble all. Oofed. You've lost all your points. Again. I like how I can just be like, oh, you've lost all your points. Again. Whee! I'm just gonna stand on this because then I have to do like nothing. Oh, there's a thing! What is that thing? I don't know how you're still up, so you're just... Why are you twerking? What? How? How what? Was that like an autocorrect or something? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. You know, all that I know is that I'm apparently trying to play Mario. And I use apparently. Lol, why not? I mean, I guess. But like, why? Why you do this? It had to be approved. Honestly, I'm surprised it needed to be approved. Actually, I'm surprised. Oh, each level's gonna have a comet coin that allows comets to exist. That sounds like it's gonna be annoying. But sure, I guess. Oh, stars! I like how I'm always miss so many of them. I want that thing. I like how I didn't even care about this guy. I was like, oh, I just want the mushroom. I feel like I have to play like this to get the sensor to even work. And like the mic's there, so I really probably should have thought this a bit more through. Let's be honest. I'll just do a backflip and go fly. I definitely should have thought the sensor bar placement a lot through a lot more than I did. It just happens. And I have to accept it. I'm not ready. Can I pause? I can pause. Okay, let me drink. Look, I needed a drink, okay? Game can't do me like that. I was thirsty. Ah, he's chasing me. I mean, let's be honest, I probably had that coming. Bad. Hi, little guy. Bye. Now what? Now he's angry boy. He's a little angry boy. Angry boy go. Oh, he actually can boing. Ah, he double boings. Does he triple boing? No, he just double boings. Now what does he do? He triple boings now. No, he's still on double boings. Coming up to like 19 hours a week. I feel that. I definitely do feel that. More than I probably should. Can you just stop running? Why are you running? I mean, I get why you're running. You don't want the plumber to end your species, but like, come on. For 19 hours a week, I feel that. I don't know why, I just do. So I've just been like, it's not that I've been getting up super early, it's that I've just been waking up and then can't get back to sleep and I'm like, well, this is fun. So I feel like coming up to 19 hours a week. I'm literally just fueling myself off water right now. That's very much the situation I got right now. We got Comet Coin. Medal. Is it a coin or a medal? I didn't actually read it. Probably should have read it. Should probably save my game, but I can't be bothered to stop playing. Like everything, you probably should save it. Because I know that the amount of times that things don't save and then you lose stuff, definitely think you should save it. Nan was approved for Meals on Wheels, and I get it being hurt with... Okay, so you get the food as well, that makes sense. That just genuinely, I was sitting here like, wait, what am I reading? But that makes sense. Took some real elbow grease to convert this little planetoid into a ship. But we Lumas pulled it off. May not look like much, but it's home. That's kind of cute. But it's home. I feel that. That do be cute. Truth be told, the ship, she's not in such hot shape right now. Why are we putting so many S's together? You know that I struggle with that. We ran into that monster too. He blasted us with meteors, and some of the crew were thrown overboard. Oh no! He's lost his crew. So that monster kidnapped your princess. That's cold, deep space cold, if you ask me. Nice. You know what else is cold? That monster's stealing every last one of our power stars. See, that's our fuel for our spaceship runs on energy from stars. Without that, we're stranded here. Very stranded. Ayo. It's the fact they actually typed it as Ayo. The stars are hungry, but you know what? He probably is. I don't know. Ayo, is that young Master Luma? It is, isn't it? Wow. Wait, have you had the trust of young Luma? See, I might just have a little proposition for you. Hear me out now. Your special someone got kidnapped. Now you gotta save her, am I right? That's right, yes. Where's no? Where's the no answer? Like, actually, where is the no answer? Fine. You're honestly not gonna complain for 10 meals. For 10 microwave meals, it costs 70-ish. Mind you, it's veg, the meal, and all that. I mean, 10 meals. That seems decent. That does seem decent. Because that's then like £7 a meal. Now is that doubled so that it's ×2 for both of you? Or is that the cost of a singular meal? So is that £7 for the both? per meal. Well, dollars, not pounds. Or $7. And you gotta pay it twice. And that's a big question. I'd be willing to make this ship your very own for a bit. That's a fair exchange, am I right? Sure. Alright, it's a deal. Well, that didn't take much. Okay guys, let's get cracking, yeah? I want everything spaceship shape. Oh, it's a spaceship and ship shape. 7 per meal. Fair. I mean, that's still decent, I think. I don't know the conversion, but I think that sounds about decent. Lubba's crew rebuilt the spaceship to look just like Mario. I mean, why would... Let's be honest. Why would you actually want a spaceship to look like your face? So if we go for 7 meals a week, it'd be money. Yeah. Lubba's crew built the spaceship to look just like Mario. We said that. Did I? I don't know. Well, what do you think? I think it looks like my face. It's good because I was pre-made and frozen, that's true. Because they probably buy it all in bulk, and then make it all, and then portion it all out, and then package it all. So they are still making profit, because they're buying it in bulk. That made sense. Nice spaceship, yeah, more like a face ship. Aha! That's a funny joke. That's... Nah, the titles, the stream titles joke's a lot funnier than that. But at least you never lose it in a car park, am I right? So that's a car now, is it? Am I just gonna drive to, I don't know, a shop with this vehicle? So what's next? Don't look at me. This ship has your face on it, not mine. The decision is yours. Well, let's go to the beach. I don't know. The game has been saved. Ow! Okay, that's kind of satisfying. I can just launch myself into the wheel and I land. On the bit that makes the wheel happen. That's a loud spaceship. Didn't finish the other sentence. If we go 7 meals a week each, it's that much a fortnight. You know, I still feel that's decent. I don't know why. I actually do feel like that's still a decent price. So this is the world map. Oh, what happened to the rooms having different solar systems, huh? I like that. That's sad. Oh, there's still a level. Well, you know exactly where I'm going. I'm going to finish this world. It is. Well, it's always good that it is decent. Oh, they actually take my time taken to clear a level. I took 11 minutes on the first level. Nah. Oh, this looks fun. Consider fresh veg, I decide to be like, yeah. Because they'll buy it all from, I don't know, wherever they buy it from. Let's be honest, I don't know where they buy it from, I just know that they buy it from places. That's literally all I know, that's kind of all I need to know. I don't need to know much more than that. They probably, I guess, locally source it? Maybe? It would definitely be a lot better if they did. And you can order desserts, well that's even better. Because I know that we have Meals on Wheels over here, but I have absolutely no idea how it works. I really have no idea how it works. It just kind of exists over here. Nobody really knows about it. I guess. I need to hit this one. Missed. Hey! Let me get a bottle of water and get ready for bed. Fair enough. There'd be another raffle. He just showed up right this minute for no reason. What is in the box literally is just for Star Gems. I mean, sure. I like how ow. I like how I now just call them Star Gems and not like whatever they're meant to actually be called. It's just they're now only ever called Star Gems. And you know what? Sure, I guess. Let's just call them Star Gems. What's the worst that can... Oh! A life. I need me one of those. Funny. Messed. Messed. Actually didn't mess. What's this? I mean, let's be honest. Was this necessary? Or have I actually kinda just not needing it? Go flying. I would like to fly. I would kinda like to fly with the invincibility, but I doubt that it's gonna carry that long. Yep. That's what I thought. I definitely didn't think it was gonna last that long. Let me in. Oh. It actually does let me in. Wait, can I like... Okay, I'll accept the life. I kinda wanted to take a somewhat shortcut, maybe. Whether it was or was not a shortcut, I wouldn't know. What? Am I just back at the beginning again? Ah, okay. I free-falled too much. I get it. Wait, I went on that one though. Look at me over here being fussy. Going nowhere because I can't make my mind up of what I'm doing. Nailed it. Absolutely no idea what I did, but I still made it. Like, I may have got hit, but I still made it, so, you know. Nailed it. Didn't even get hit. Ah! Says doesn't even get hit. Proceeds to nearly get hit by a second one. Best plan ever. Watch out. Why would I need to watch out? Ah yes, I remember him now. Although do I really need to watch out, or can I actually just like run like normal and not even care? Because they run at the same speed as me. So technically, I just need to keep going forward, and then they won't hit me. So it's not that hard, right? Oh, it's a bullet bell, and another bullet bell. Oh wait. Good to know. Honestly, just wanted to know if that works. Okay, I'm gonna say sound alerts are really quiet, but I did hear it. And it was, wow, how are you doing, Bailey? How is it going? How be you doing? We killed a spiky boy. So what happens if I shoot a piranha plant? I will be okay. What up? What be up? Ah! No. Alright, give me star. There we go. Star is star, and star is star. I said star way too many times there. There are purple coins in too. I know there's comets. I don't know if there's purple star comets. Don't want to talk about it, plus we'll get you banned on Twitch. Fair enough, that's all good, you don't have to talk about it. If you'd rather talk about it in DM someone in the Discord, you can put in the thing in the channel and the server, but if you just don't want to talk about it full stop, that's also fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna make you talk about it, but I don't know if there's purple coins in here. I wish I could give you more help than cheering on the sidelines. Nah, it's fine. I got a cheerleader. You know, a friend with another Wii remote can join up with you. Yeah, but they can't do it online. Can they? No. That would have been fun if I could actually just do that. If I could manage to make it so it was just the mouse, I could have like both controllers. And the mouse was the second player. Actually, how would I control both of them at once? How would I actually... What is this? Oh, it actually gives you a singular star bit. I thought maybe it'd be like, oh, you can have, I don't know, 3? Maybe 10? I mean, in our minds, you can't control me. What? Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. Oh, what is this? You know where you've hit peak exhaustion? You know when you've hit peak exhaustion when you... Yeah. Yeah. I'm playing with you in my head. I do what I want. Why? What is this even supposed to do here? What is the point of this room? Apart from making noise. Let's just say depression me catching up in the past 2 days. That makes sense. But we do need to reach out to anyone. The Discord has the thing. If you want me to try help, I will try help. But yeah. You don't need to if you don't want to. But you know what? Definitely been there as well. To the being asleep. Well, not being asleep, but I mean on the toilet, of course. Yeah. Yeah. It's just you're that tired that wherever you are, it's like, yeah, I'm done now. I'm just done with the day. I'll sleep here now. So yeah, pretty sure I have felt that at some point. Pretty sure I have. For no reason as well. It just happens. Oh, this level looks like, I don't know, Cascade Kingdom from Odyssey. I'm pretty sure it's just the bones. Because there seems to be dinosaur bones, and that's really all that I remember from Cascade Kingdom. That'll be one we have to do. Odyssey at some point. Although it is a lot harder because of how, like, not because of how spread out all the stars in Odyssey are, but just how not obvious some of them are. At least in this one, you're going for literally just a star. You go do said star. Like, that's very much how it is. I want a coin from you. Nowhere near as bad as being up 44 hours for a concert. Okay, what I'm gonna say is I hope that's a festival and not just an actual concert. Because if it's a single artist performing for 44 hours, nah. I feel bad for that artist to begin with. But if it is, like, just a festival rather than a singular... Stop getting stuck on things. You've been there and done that. Yeah. Yeah. And seems to have definitely done the naps. All the naps. Oh, it's the coin. I would like the coin, please. Yay. So what am I actually trying to do? Am I trying to kill Kamek? I honestly have no idea. It was One Direction. Sorry, why were you up 44 hours for One Direction? Why were One Direction performing for 44 hours? Or is it just that you were like really early in the queue? That would also kind of make sense. I mean, I've done it and they're okay when you wake up and just go back to bed when you have headache. True. That do be true. Let me... There we go. Right, so I'm gonna guess I've got to try and kill Kamek. Ow! Take that. I like how I just get hit, proceed to hit. Couldn't sleep the night before and you were there at 8 AM. Well, whose fault is that then? I mean, at the end of the day, it's One Direction. You weren't really missing much now, were you? A Yoshi hatched from the egg. I mean, sure. He is born with shoes and a saddle. Try to save a fridge, but then got turned into an egg. Okay, so you didn't hatch. Well, you did, but you got trapped in an egg. Okay. I know we should team up. Come on, back on my back. Hop. Their fault. Whose fault? One Direction's fault. I like how that's actually where my head goes right now. Oh, do I have to... Oh, I actually have to point to Yoshi. Oh, I can actually eat these now. That's fun. That's different. And... Excuse me... To see... Oh, nah, I'm good. I never really cared for One Direction. Like, their music were okay. But like most things, I never really understood or saw the hype. Because a lot of it is always just like, why is there so much of a hype behind insert whatever it is? Let's be honest. Is there ever actual logic behind the hype? No. If it's just gonna be like, not mushrooms, there's gonna be gems in these, I don't quite care. Can I eat enemies? Oh, I can. That changes everything. That I now know that I can just eat enemies. Ah! Can I? 2 words. Why not 72 words? Larry still... Ah. I like how I actually understood what you were on about. For no reason I managed to understand what you just said. I'm sorry, I went silent, there was a lot happening, and I couldn't keep up with it. Nor do I really understand quite what's going on right now. You're so tired and you got up early. I feel that as well. Right, it's great. Like, I just got to the stage that I woke up and couldn't get back to sleep because I just, however I was lying, I just always felt sick. And it's like, helpful. But that's just what it was. That happens a lot with me just now, for no reason. Stars! Volcano! I missed them all. Wow. Oh, I got like 2. All good if you need talk DMs, yep. I said that. I say that. Ah, why is there a bug in a thing? Ah! Auto mod, catch the thing. 1 second. You got up at 6 in the morning because of your boyfriend and he wasn't up and you're like, what? I feel that. What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Ah, coin! Oh, it's actually a few coins. I'll take that. I was up at about 6 for no reason. I mean, at least I didn't wake my partner up until about 8, when she'd naturally be kind of getting up anyway. But yeah, that does make sense when you're like rudely awoken. It's like, nah, not happy. Hey B, how's it going? How you doing? How is you? Ah! I just decapitated it. Normally, like, we'd just be hitting it or whatever. We just decapitated that. Hey Roy, you joining Raffles? Does this mean you've had breakfast, or are you? I don't know. Didn't wake him up. You want to wake him up and let... You didn't wake him up. You want to wake him up. You let him sleep. I thought you said you were up at 6 because of him. Therefore, he was up at 6. And because he was up at 6, he woke you up at 6 by being loud and annoying first thing in the morning. I mean, that's actually what I thought. Which Mario are you playing? We're playing Mario Galaxy 2 now. Because we finished number 1 and it's now like, let's do this. Your ex would wake you up with roaming. Okay. I mean, fair. Did I really just fall? No, it was up to see if... Oh, that's how I get off Yoshi, okay. If he wants stuff and you're giving it to him but he wasn't up, and that sucks. That makes sense. That does make sense. If you're like kind of wanted them to be up to give them stuff, yeah. I get that. I understand. Well, I don't fully understand, but I kind of get it. My brain's not here right now. Very much not. You are being quiet now. Fair enough. I just know that I'm trying to figure out these controls. I don't know. Because Yoshi does not control nicely. Like, does this game require more on motion controls than the first? It definitely feels like it does. Sometimes being open can be a good thing. That do be true. That do be true. Sometimes it can be a good thing. Ah! I do not like how much this level relies on emotion controls. Relies on emotion controls. I mean, technically life Why was there a gap there? Like, hear me out. Why was there a gap there? Oh, well, that's an evil. Really wasn't that bad, it was just a Goomba. I thought, oh, it's gonna be like a really deadly enemy that's gonna make me be on like 2 health or something, but no, it wasn't. It was just one that let me be on like, gave me 3 star bits. I don't know where I'm going. I want to go this way. Oh, that actually, we can clear that. Yeah, but if I keep talking... Do you have a dead counter? I didn't set one up. Because... Well, with Galaxy 1 I was somewhat decent. So it's like, okay, I'm not 100% terrible, I don't need a death counter. But in this one, they've just... I feel like it's also the fact that I played the last one with Joy-Cons rather than an actual Wii Remote and nunchucks, which just don't respond because the technology is that old now. So I don't know. But if I keep talking, you're gonna go to the Cave of Depression in your mind, which isn't a good place to be. That makes sense. That do make sense. Ow. Oh, Yoshi, stop being a chicken. Jeez. Dumb spider. Kinda thought that was gonna be a death. Well, it was a death for Yoshi. Where's the egg? There. Well, can I, like, stomp on this guy's head and get a coin, please? I can't. Good. It's the fact that I actually have to deal with the sensor bar that does not. I'm gonna just blame the sensor bar on most deaths. That's what's gonna happen. But yeah, if you do need to talk, there's like... I can actually say there's probably plenty of people that would be happy to talk and help you or whatever. However they can. I would definitely say that. And that is actually really great that there is people in this community like that. Oh, so we can't kill the spiders that way. That's annoying. That's kind of dumb. No, that's death. You know what? I'm not going for that one up. It's not worth it. The one up ain't worth it. Ow! I did kind of try and eat him. That's what Yoshi does, but... I just want it. Yep, there we go. Decapitated him. Took too long to figure out how to actually decapitate him. I want to go this way. I feel like there's some sort of secret here. There's not a secret here. Are you being for real? Fine, I'll just go for this one then. Oh, that's why the whole rest of the route exists. Because it actually wants you to deal with all the motion control. And honestly, I didn't feel like doing motion control. That wasn't the kind of mood I felt like doing. I don't motion control in this game. I mean, I do, but it definitely relies more on motion control, I feel like. Which isn't helpful at all. It really isn't helpful. Starship Mario can advance. Well, that's good. See, I don't mean to pry or anything, but what is that thing over there? I don't know what thing. I mean, be straight with me. You hatching alien eggs now? Yes, I am. What are you going to do about it? What if I was just hatching alien eggs? What would he do about it? I don't think he would do anything. Because he can. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. What's this? It's not even a planet, it's just like, have this. Mario can now advance. Well, maybe I want to still do this level. Go to this galaxy. Yes, I will. I will go to this galaxy. Spiny control. What does that mean? Oh, do I just have to like eat them all? I mean, I can do that. Just give me a Yoshi and I can probably eat them all. That's kind of easy enough, right? Yep, there'd be a Yoshi. However, there also seems to be that guy that drops the spiky boys. I like how I tried to pronounce it and I'm like, nah. God damn it, Yoshi! Stop being a chicken. He ain't that bad. He could be worse. Point and throw, then press B. So like, not like that, because that missed. That's not how you hit him. You hit him twice with that. I can't even hit this coin. There we go. I actually took way too long, not gonna lie. I just want to hit him. Okay, I hit him. Now what? I like how it was very much, oh, I want to hit him. Proceeds to actually manage to hit him. And now I don't know what to do anymore. I never planned to actually successfully hit him. Oi, Yoshi, stop running away, you chicken. Oh, goodness. That's a lot of damage. Is that them all dead? No, there's still one at least. I don't have Yoshi anymore. Give me my Yoshi back. Oh, there's one over there. Okay, right, where am I going? Wait. Oh, that's just a life, therefore I actually don't care. That's nice to know that I don't care about that route. Yay! Now where are we going? Volcano dust. That I also again missed all of it. Which is like kinda looks like makes it look like it was planned. Well, that totally hit. There we go, I nailed it. Somehow. Without even doing anything. No idea. Oh, I wanted to... You bet I want back to whatever that was. You bet I want to know what secret that was. You bet I need to know. Not gonna lie, I really did want to know. They can't just put one of those things in front of me and be like, oh, it's nothing. It has to be something. Oh, great. So how do I progress? Is he gonna respawn or? Okay, he does respawn. Got it. So he just literally helps you. Why didn't he just not throw a Lakitu at you and then... No, he is the Lakitu. Why does he not just... Did I miss it again? You bet I missed it again. You bet I'm going back to get that. Hopefully I'll 1, remember, and 2, actually do it this time. Like, I genuinely just want to know what it is. Is that too much to ask? There you go, have your thing back. So if I just keep shaking the Wii remote, I'll get whatever shortcut this thing is. Missed it? Well, off I go. Literally, yeah. At the end of the day, what do you want me to do? I want whatever it was, so it's gonna happen. Is it really that bad? No. Am I needing to try transport between all these planets and stuff? I don't understand what the point of that planet was, and I now question why I even went there in the first place. That's actually the mood. I don't know what it was, and I question why I was ever there. Imagine how your stomach feels with that gravity switching. Nah, don't even go there. Don't even go there with that. I think everyone would just... Is it implode or explode? It's one of them. But I genuinely just think everyone would be like, nah, I'm out. Oh, it's a guy. That's kind of cute. That's not so cute. But I mean, he has a purple cloud, so... You bet I'm kinda happy. What's happening? Yours just turned every time you jump to a new spirit, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, so was mine. For no reason, so was mine. Oh, there be raffle. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's easy to avoid. Just depends how many times he does it, or if he's got any other tracks. Oh, he's gonna throw 2 at a time. Great plan. Totally gonna work with me. Oh, he's angry. What's he doing? Oh, he's throwing some more things at me. I mean, he is going off on one at the end of the day. Oh, I just kept missing. Like, yeah, that's just part of the plan. Can I actually hit him for once? Apparently no. Like, very much no. I can. Can he just not do it for us? Oh, there we go. Took about time to actually hit him. Because apparently I can't aim. Apparently I really can't aim. Where am I going anyway? To get a star, that's what I'm doing. Why would I not be? Da 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 da. I like how I just had a random like that's totally part of the plan. It's always part of the plan. What's happening here? Now what? Because we've now done that world, so what one now? I have to have 3 stars to get past here. Done! And I need to feed him 300. Well, sure, I guess. I guess sure. Looks like you found a hungry lumber. Yep, you had got a snack of Starbits because those guys can eat. I actually have to move over to him. And then I can deal with them. Hey, yeah, you got any taste Starbits I can snack on? So hungry for me to deal with Starbits and child 300 transform. Looking like a planet the shape of your face through the universe. It's not a planet, it's a face ship. That's what it is. I can't take the credit for the joke because that's what the game called it. So I can only take no credit. Oh, is this the one that it just changes over time, or is this the one that it's whenever I jump it switches? Because both are probably annoying. Oh. Think before you shake. Okay, so it's not every jump, it's every shake. No, that'd be good to know. I guess I should say planetoid then. Because Pluto's not a planet. Yeah, that's just sad though. Like, Pluto being a not planet is sad. Because why Pluto didn't need to not be a planet. We could have just kept his planet name. It's still a planetoid. Yeah, but it's not a planet. There was nothing wrong with Pluto. People just didn't like him anymore. And to that, I say that's bullying. That's what I say that is bullying. Don't believe me? Well, maybe you're also a bully. Why did I do that? Undo that. Ah! Okay, this is gonna get annoying. This do be gonna get annoying. Yep. I've realized as soon as I jumped, it's like, no. That's a not good jump. Hey, at least now I know what I'm doing a lot better, maybe. I state maybe because, you know. Nope. I just saw that come there and it's like, nope. Ah, nope. Ah! Nice, it's not nice. Oh, I did it again. I did it again. Okay, let me just, you know, ditch that one. And then... Okay. Let's just not touch the... It's not even touched. Let's just not move. You were doing good. I mean, I was. But... then it all happened. No, why would you do that? All for a stupid coin. Who does that? All just for a stupid coin? Me, apparently. Like, who else would do it? Probably not many people. Nailed it. Ta-da! I don't like that level. The level messed with my head. That's... yeah. No. No, there better not be purple stars on that one. Better not be. You brought back a star bunny. No, the one thing in the galaxy cuter than one of those? Nothing, that's what. Did I get you on that one? Honestly? Yeah, well, it looks to me that cute critter wants to tell you something. Well, it looks to me that I don't quite care. That's what I thought. Yeah, I get a free life. Maybe that makes up for all the 27 lives that I lost. Alright, Rabbit, what do you want? Shake that when you're mid-air, how do you... So, am I not meant to be able to flip jump yet? I appreciate the host, Galaxy. Nintendo is a conglomerate of sadists. You think I know what that word even means? You are here, good morning, just up. Well, I hope you're doing good, and I hope your morning's going good. And I hope you slept well. Bendig. How is the English today? It's sick. It doesn't work. The pleasure in your pain. The pleasure in your pain. Who does? What does? What did I say? That's literally what's happening right now. It's just... Wait, can I, like, stamp on this thing? Can I kill a drill? Wow. I can... Is this Sonic Colors? Slept good. I'm glad you slept good. Oh. Nintendo likes to make... I mean, that they do. That they definitely do. Oh, so I can't... Okay, I can't flip jump anymore. Got it. Ah! You can boing straight back if it's not a nice surface. That makes sense. Hi, Star. Wait, am I Drill Mario? No, I'm just holding a drill. Okay. Yeah, it's not a power up, it just... Ah! Coins! Coinage! What is this? Whatever it is, it's dead now. Oh, a drill. You bet I'm going here. And then I'm gonna go here. Oh, a medal! You know that I just wanted the medal. I don't even have any explanation as to why. I just wanted it. I still don't quite know where I'm going. Let's be honest. Now I do. It makes sense now. But it definitely doesn't. Yeah, my brain doesn't like. Where'd you come from? The ground. I came from the ground. They came from below. Isn't that like a movie or a book or something? They came from below. No, don't disappear on me. Go away, stupid star thing. Not a star, it's a flower. What's the difference? Let's be real here. Bet, can you say Super Mario Sunshine completely confused you? Honestly, Sunshine is kind of confusing. If you don't know like where you're meant to be or where you're going and all that, yeah, it definitely do be confusing. So I completely get that. Oh, I have zero idea how to get a cutscene and all. Wait, so you're like not even... I don't know. Oh, really, Star? You want there? You have 8 stars and 0 cutscenes. Oh, I don't even know that. It's because you can like do it in the order it doesn't quite want you to do it. That's probably why. But it's like, why do they allow you to do it in the order that they wouldn't want you to? That's like part of it, I guess. Even this one, it doesn't really have cuts. I'm rich! I found a gold mine. Honestly, didn't see that coming. That's a lot of money. That's what that is. Right, where am I going? I don't like this map. It's messing my head up already. Hey, it's Toad. Oh, it's a boss fight with that guy. I remember him. You know what? I don't think I need an extra health. I don't think I need the extra health or anything. Wait, Mario Sunshine has 0 cutscenes. Does it not have like 1? At the beginning and maybe like 1 at the end? I know that it should at least have 1. How do you know if you're collecting good by collecting? How do... Honestly, I can't English. How do you know if you're doing good without something? I will read that in a minute, my friend. How do I know if I'm doing good by collecting stars? Ah! That makes more sense. Honestly, it's kind of just collect all the stars and hope for the best. In like any type of game like that. It very much be like that sometimes. Just load the game, you have 8 cutscenes. I don't know. What makes you think I know anything about Mario? That's very much what it is. Just load the game when you have 8 stars. I think some of the stars are actually easy if you know how to do them. Other ones you're probably going to take a while. I feel like that's potentially part of it. I don't know. Can I just... Yeah, I can. There'll be a raffle for anyone who cares. That's very much what happens. Oh, did I do the level and I got the star coin thing? Okay, cool. Diddle-it-diddle. Ow. Where are we even going? Oh, we have a branching pathways. That's fun. Let's always have branching pathways. I want to pick the one that looks like a wooden toy block thing. Oh no. Not even, oh no. Oh my, one of my little guys is back. Wondering what happened if he fell off. Okay. Sure, he built a ship to get back. Oh, that's my crew for you. Question now why you love Super Mario Sunshine back then and why it was your favourite. Honestly, I feel that as well. Whenever I like try and play it, I'm sitting here like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And like with some other Mario games, I'm like, oh, I understand this. I know exactly what's happening. But with Sunshine, it's often like, wait, what am I needing to do? Same with 64. I don't quite understand. Like when it's not got an obvious path, I'm never understanding things. That's very much part of it. I don't understand things when it's that. I'm glad they kept the warp pipe teleporter, whatever you want to call them, from the first game. Yes, it's an edited version. But honestly, I'm kind of at the stage of where's Rosalina? I mean, at least this one has more talking. True. That do be true. I want to go to this one. Right side down galaxy. That sounds incredibly dumb. It doesn't. It kinda does. I don't know. Right, so breaking the laws of gravity. Well, I mean, that's gonna break the laws inside my mind. That I'm gonna just crash. We're gonna have to use the Becdoesstuff, aren't we? My brain's just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so this warp pipe could actually make us small. I don't know how I feel right now. What does this do? Oh, coins! What do you want? You did it. I don't care, Toad. Shushed. Oh, I can't kill him. Oh, I'm in a pipe. Well, I guess give me Fire Flower. I still don't know. The face of, is this really actually what's happening right now? Alright, what else is it? I'm noticing in Super Mario Sunshine just has you run errands, get Sunshine stars. Well, I am confused, can normally a game have cutscenes? I would think I would get one cutscene at least. I mean, true. I think maybe only the bosses have cutscenes in that. Maybe? I don't know. Ah! Time limit! No, go away! Deal with that time limit. No. 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 I'm glad I've done it. I'm glad I never have to do it again. But ow, my head hurts because that was too much thought process. Still having cutscenes with a boss dying isn't really a big cutscene. I mean, that's true. It's not really a cutscene. You're right. It's just kind of a, oh look, you made it die. Good for you. Haven't even seen Shadow Mario. True. Wait, you've not even seen Shadow Mario yet? And you've got 8 stars? Okay. See that Toad? He started collecting stars for safekeeping. Think he's some sort of happy bank. Why don't you go over there and check it out for me? Wait, so he's like a bank? Sure. Hi, Toad. I can hold them and share with other players to use a save file, or if you're playing solo, I can still hold on to your stars. I'll try and get more to add to your total. We have that much in all. Would you like to? Okay, I would like to make a deposit. At the beginning of the game, he took Princess Peach, and then never again. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've really paid attention to Sunshine's story. I've mainly just kind of processed that it happens, it exists. It's really, I don't know much about it. Like, there's a lot of worlds slash levels slash areas that I just don't understand in Sunshine. And I also hate to be that person, but the background of that looks like a default Galaxy stock image. That's all I've seen. Now that I've seen that, I can't unsee it, which is incredibly fun. I just ask now, why was it my favorite back then? I mean, honestly, it's like most games that people like as kids. They're like, oh, I like it, and then there's no reason to liking it. It's just that you do. And you don't understand why. You don't entirely need to understand why, but you just want to know why. It's like how I remember some movies being decent, and then when you go back to watch them, they're actually terrible. Like, it happens with literally everything. I was so excited to buy because of Sunshine. Now that you have it, you're actually disappointed. Honestly, Galaxy's worth it. Galaxy kind of makes it worth it. However, it should have included Galaxy 2. That's just my thought. Like, why did it not include Galaxy 2? That's where I have an issue with it. Because I'm now having to go get the Wii in order to play this game. And it's like, I'm pretty sure there's so many more people that would actually want to play Mario Galaxy 2. Because a lot of people, to be honest, forget that there was a sequel. Because it didn't really get as much publicity as the first game. It really didn't. And even now, it doesn't. But it actually is a good game. That's the thing. Don't fall down. Well, I guess there's some sort of death then, Toad. Thanks for warning me. Does 2 continue this one? This is 2. This is Mario Galaxy 2. So yeah, it basically is just a continuation of the first one. It's kind of different in terms of the fact that we don't actually have the starship, and I haven't seen Rosalina yet. But this is Mario Galaxy 2. It's basically just another game using the similar engine that ran the first game. That's really how they get away with it. And there's one. It's not new, you just caught a star. That's all it is, you managed to catch a star. I mean, hey. I could have been. I mean, the announce. No, it's like the same. Wait, 2. Am I playing now? This Mario Galaxy in the bundle isn't 1. No. Mario Galaxy in the bundle is Mario Galaxy 1. That's, you got number 1. If you got the bundle thing. But just Mario Galaxy 2 never got included. And that actually is sad to me. Because, why was Mario Galaxy 2 not in the bundle? Because I know I would have wanted that. Okay, so we are playing Mario Galaxy 1. Right now I'm playing Mario Galaxy 2. We finished number 1 last time I played Mario Galaxy. I'm sorry for confusing you, because I know that I'm now processing my brain and realizing, okay, it's me that's confusing us. That's what it is. It's me that's like, oh. But yeah, this is Mario Galaxy 2, because we finished number 1. So basically, because of that, you're confused because aren't you playing the Switch? Ah! I had to go get the Wii out for this one. I had to try and figure out how to get the Wii to the capture card. Don't hit me! I mean, I'm allowed that death. I was explaining that I am using the Wii for this one. Which is also why I'm controlling a lot worse, because I'm now used to Mario Galaxy with the Switch's snappy controls, and now I'm stuck with the Wii's questionable inputs. That's very much what I've got going on right now. See, there we go, thought this was Switch since Mario Galaxy, and the difference. I mean, it's literally just Mario Galaxy. Let's be honest. Aren't these all just Mario Galaxy? Like, they're both technically the same game. Except the home worlds are really the only difference. That seems to really be the difference. Oh, and this one has Yoshi's. The first one didn't have Yoshi, this one has Yoshi. So that's when you know that it's a decent game. Because it has Yoshi. But it kind of merges Galaxy 1 and default Mario. Whereas this is World 1. It has a few levels. Can I say I love how you use the motion controls on the Switch? You get to throw stars with that. I mean, you get to throw stars with it on here. But it's really... just because of how the sensor bar... but just because of where I put it, I can't get it right. And it's because it has to be there. So it's slightly off center. But that's because the cam has to go there and it... yeah. So it's technically my own fault. Also, I'm way too close to the little TV to play it. To get it to work. So yeah, that's fun. That's like another one of the reasons that I know motion controls in this are janky. Okay. What is going on? Let me just run because I don't trust that bird that wants me dead. Oh yeah, it's Cloud Mario. Because everyone forgets that there's a Cloud Mario. And for each Cloud Mario, that's a lot of coins. How many coins does this guy want for something? I always felt the sensor on the Wii is a little hard because you have to get the controller in the correct location. The Switch gives it way more space for the room. I mean, true. The Switch, you don't even have to be facing whatever. If I eat 100, I might transform. That's not even... So I've got to try and get 100 coins. Okay. I guess. Oh, so it's like Beam Mario. If you go in the water, you can't swim anymore. That makes sense. But hi, Emo. How is going? How be the you? How be's the you? I might just have to sit like this playing it. That might be what I have to do. UB has work because bus... You have no work because buses suck. Okay. That makes sense. That does make... I actually... not gonna... My god! Can you stop with the dodgy water thing? So now you have sweeties instead. You know what? Fair. Right. Now can I actually go up? Because I feel like there's going to be something hidden here. And I was wrong. Oh, they slowly disintegrate. Got it. That makes perfect sense. Can you just not bird? Thanks. Right, so I still need to get like a load more coins somehow. So on the top of the tree, what was there? That bet you just try with Joy controllers on the Switch. Touchscreen works as referring to Joy-Cons. I like that feature a lot. Yeah, because you can have the option of whether you want to use the touchscreen on like not docked or the Joy-Cons. So that at least gives you the option so you can play handheld or docked. With the Wii, like that's why I really hope in a sense that Mario Galaxy 2 comes to the Switch. At least as DLC. It sounds dumb to have it at least as DLC, because really we shouldn't have had it as DLC, it should have just been part of the main game. But yeah, that's not how it works, is it? That's not quite how it works. That's not quite how it ever works. But I kind of feel like it might be because Nintendo have plans for Mario Galaxy 2. Maybe it's going to be bundled with Mario Galaxy 3. We don't know at this stage. Let's be honest, has Nintendo ever had DLC in their games? Pokemon! Pokemon! There you go, Nintendo have always had DLC in their games. Mod hacks. What was the hack? Oh, Emo getting raffle, fair enough. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Over here, wait, hold up. How many coins do I have? 61. How am I meant to get 100 coins then? Am I just being dumb over here? Am I actually being dumb? Really, Pokemon has DLC? Never noticed. Yeah, Sword and Shield. They added the DLC to it. And also then we can think about Pokemon Bank being technically ransomware. Whereas if you don't keep up the payments, Nintendo will kill your Pokemon. If they're in the bank and you don't keep up your payments of Pokemon Bank, they'll just delete all your Pokemon. Now that's a form of ransomware, which is technically illegal. Because it's Nintendo and it's a game, they get away with it. But wait, isn't Mario like the face of Nintendo, like Halo's face of Xbox? True. Which is why is Mario Galaxy 2 not in the Switch? It's a valid point. It should be on the Switch, but it's not. There's a lot of coins. Ah, I messed up. Hey, at least I've got 100. But at the end of the day, I still stand by the fact that Mario Galaxy 2, why was it not in this bundle? I get that they put Bowser's Fury and 3D World together, because Bowser's Fury was kind of just a tech demo, so they didn't want to charge a full price, and the other one, 3D World, is a repeat, and they wouldn't want to charge full price, so they're like, right, let's put them together. So that's why my head's kind of thinking, okay, are we going to get a Mario Galaxy 3? I'm extremely doubtful, but if not, why is there not Mario Galaxy 2? There we go, that's what I was trying to say. A new planet is born. Nice. Always found Mario face of Nintendo, Halo the face of Xbox, Sonic the face of Sega. I feel like it's either Spyro, Crash, and Tomb Raider. I feel like that's potentially, but then even then, all of All of Sony's like original exclusives are no longer exclusives. If that makes sense, like all of the ones that Sony were originally having as exclusives, they're no longer exclusives. Third, yes, Emo, you're third to put the thing. Because we have not put a first, second, and a third thing. I just kind of felt like it. That's it. So yeah, Emo, you're apparently third. For some reason. Yes, wow. Big wow. Oh, that's definitely not the right way. But honestly, can we just actually talk about how Nintendo is doing ransomware with Pokemon Bank? I'm sorry. If you don't want to keep up your payments of, what is it, like £5 a month, I guess, which is 60 quid a year to keep all your Pokemon. So that's like a full price Pokemon game. You don't pay it. It's not that you can't access them. It's that they wipe your whole bank. That's just weird. You're now playing Mario Galaxy 1 with a touchscreen and you're like, wow. Since you can't redeem, I will type it, wow. Oh, yeah, it's probably being weird, isn't it? I'll need to refresh it, won't I? That's what it'll be doing. It'll be having a moment. Should be resetted so that it's somewhat more possible to use. Best big brain logic right there. That's exactly what it was, right? Still the rest of the actual level. Because I decided, oh, side quest, let's do side quest. Like I always tend to do apparently. Stays out of stock. Well, I did refresh it, whether or not it works or not, I'm not 100% sure anymore. Because it is just sometimes I have to keep resetting its like list or whatever. Because it's tied to sound alerts. So I really don't know, it's just weird. Like everything else, it's just weird. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just running and hoping for the best. Can I make it over there? I can. Wait, hold up. Hear me out. Since you are playing the Wii, how does it feel compared to the Switch, right? No. There is no comparison. If you like the Switch controls better, of course. It just actually registers when I try and put any input. With the Wii, I have to like actually fight the sensor and everything, and I'm just like, no thanks. But yeah. Oh, why are these guys? I just want the coin. That's all I wanted. They're following me, like literally. I don't even have to like move, I just have to keep moving. Oh, that was skillful. Yeah, whenever I play an old gen console, it feels weird when you play a new game. I don't think it's like the different generations, I think it's purely because it was basically the same game. Like if I just played, let's say if I was playing whatever it was that I normally play on the Wii, or the Switch even. Let's say, I don't know. Let's say Mario Odyssey, why not? Right, if I was playing Mario Odyssey, and then I decided, okay, let's play Mario Galaxy. It wouldn't be that bad. I'd get used to it. It's purely just because of the fact that this Switch ran Mario Galaxy so much better than this can. Like, it's not that it ran it better. It's just that... What am I trying to say? It's just that the Switch actually had decent motion controls. Which I guess the Wii at the time did have motion controls. Why have we got a monkey wanting a race? Hi, monkey. Well, I wasn't expecting you. Good work. They call me Chimp. Like, high climbing. Right, we'll take this. We'll talk later. So, literally, because I climbed the mountain, the monkey's like, oh, have a star. Best plan ever. Very much best plan ever. True, consider touch screen for aiming and motion controls for aiming Mario Galaxy with stars. Should have been using Sunshine for aiming with water. I think it's purely because Mario Galaxy did originally have the motion and aiming controls. Sunshine never did, so I'm letting them off with not doing that. I'm letting them off with like not having the motion controls for Sunshine because they're not redoing it, they're just trying to be like, okay, this is it on a new console. So that's kind of why I feel like the aiming wise, they've done it how they've done it. But, I don't know. It's just weird how they didn't do Mario Galaxy 2. I get it's like, oh, why would we do Mario Galaxy 2? But it's like, there was no Mario 64 2. There was no Mario Sunshine 2. But there was a Galaxy 2. So that... It's weird. It really is. As much as I want Mario Galaxy 2 to be on the Switch, so that it's a lot easier to play and it runs better, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Let's be honest. Why would it happen? Well, Sunshine on the GameCube and 64. And those two consoles were way before touchscreen motion controls were ever introduced. Like, literally, yeah. That's basically what it is. Bowser Jr.'s Fiery something. That sounds fun. But it is... Actually, wasn't there? No, it was a rumble pack for those. I was thinking, wasn't there like a controller input that you could add and it did a weird thing that allowed motion controls in like the GameCube? I genuinely doubt that was a thing. Just apparently in my head it may have been a thing. Feel motion controls and aiming. I mean, true. It would have improved the game, you're right. But at the same time, I feel like Nintendo were trying to do this whole thing for Mario's anniversary quickly. Because I'm pretty sure now it's like, oh, you can't even buy this game anymore. I'm pretty sure that's what they've done. It was like March or April 31st, they're like, nah, you're not allowed to buy this game anymore. So I feel like Nintendo were really trying to just do the 3-game collections as a cash grab. Because why else would they have put a time limit on it? Apart from having like the exclusivity of being like, oh, I got it when they did a limited run event type thing. And it was the game only out for like 1 month. I think it was... Honestly, I think it might have been about a month, maybe 2. I don't know. I just know that it was really like kinda unfair to people who, let's say their birthday's in, I don't know, their birthday's in May and they would have wanted the game, because now they can't really, unless they want to pay like a price gouger's price. And it's like Nintendo. It's not that no one would have bought the game. It's that now people are going to price gouge it. There's going to be some people that like, let's say if I want to go sell my copy of the 3-in-1 game. I'm not gonna. Why is Bowser Jr. Dr. Robotnik? Dr. Eggman, whatever. Why is he in Dr. Robotnik's car? Wow, I made it this far, huh? I don't need my dad's help to finish you off. I got a big surprise for you. Oh, Gobblegut, dinner's on. Don't forget to protect your belly bulges. Also, right? Hear me out. Why do we have a Mario Kart 8 track based off of this dragon, but Mario Galaxy 2 isn't on the Switch? Now that is big brain right there. This dragon exists in the Switch, but the initial concept of the dragon never made it to Switch. What's up with that? And what were we actually on about? I got sidetracked when this dragon showed up. Because I know I was kind of having a rant about the re-release thing. It's like, it's not that nobody would buy the game. Because people like having a new game, like an old game on new consoles. It's nostalgia. Like, that's the whole point of nostalgia. Is that people can play the games that they love again. So it really is just like Nintendo. Why? Even then, this game had a lot better music than the first one, and had a lot more bosses. It's not that it was a lot better music, it's just that it was a lot more varied music. And it's just a lot more varied bosses. Like in the first one you see a boss quite a few times. In this one I'm pretty sure you do it as well. But yeah. Even if Nintendo do try and bring back whatever it is. So Beck, I have a question. What do you think that Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword on Switch will have an improvement compared to the Wii version? I think that's just going to be a port. And if it has motion controls, well, it's now got better quality motion controls. Apart from that, nothing's going to change. Unless they want to try and add amiibo support. But what are amiibos going to do in a Wii game? That's kind of my logic with it. I don't quite get it. Wow, look at that, you did it. You brought back a Grand Star. That's great, now we can use the power of the Grand Star to travel to another world. We're one step closer to redeeming your special one, buddy. Through space and time to an unknowing? Through space and time to an unknown world we go. I'm jiggling just thinking about it. Ready, Captain? Sure. I guess. Oh, do I get an option? Of course I don't. Why would I get an option? I think they're letting you use motion controls with the shield and sword, but also letting you use those abilities without motion controls if you don't like it. Well, like, with the motion controls, they kind of need to have them because it was part of the original. With Mario Galaxy on the Switch, with the motion control of the spinning, you could just press a button. And with the pointing and aiming, you could do the touchscreen. I feel like they are going to have the touchscreen option if you can't use the motion controls. Because if you've got a Switch Lite, you can't really use motion controls because your whole console is a unit. You can't take out a Joy-Con and do it. So it basically is that they have to have the two options for a Switch Lite and a default Switch. And a Switch Pro if that is a thing that is actually going to happen. Looks like there should be plenty of power stars here. Go ahead, we're all counting on you, Captain. Fair enough. But what is... Can I go back and see if there's anything else here? Like any comments? Where do comments come in? It's a valid question. I genuinely do want to know where the comments come in. So... Puzzle plank it is, I guess. Why not? But it's the same. Like, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon got a remake. They completely changed the art style. And I'm still to pick that up because I like the art style. It reminds me of like Kingdom Hearts, Winnie the Pooh world, 100 Acre Wood, whatever. And I like that art style for it. It fits it. But they didn't change much else apart from that. And they're still like, oh, let's charge full price for said game. It's the same when they introduced Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Not much really changed now, did it? No, it didn't. It didn't change. But was it still a full price game? And it's still a full price game. Yes. Because it's Mario Kart. And that's how Nintendo works. If a Nintendo game has been out for, let's say, I don't know how long, ages. Yeah, I did that in the complete worst order ever. That was never going to work. I should have killed the Wigglers before I tried to attempt that. But I didn't know. I never knew what I was trying to do with that. Oh, poor Wiggler. Whoops. But yeah, it was even then. In Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS. The Queen Bee from Mario Galaxy 1 was a playable character. And then never really appeared after that. And it's like, okay, why was the Queen Bee a character? Why do you want 70 stars? How do you expect me to get 70 stars? What are you on? Expecting me to get 70 stars. Who do you think you are? And then, like with Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Actually, no. Let's go back to Fire Red and Leaf Green. They were remade on whatever the most recent Pokemon game's engine was. I'm pretty sure they were remade on the Ruby Sapphire engine. And that worked. That made sense. It was a remake. And then there's... oh, what is it? It was then Heart Gold Soul Silver 3DS, made on the Diamond and Pearl engine. That made sense, it looked the same. Then you had Black and White, there was a remake on that generation? I don't believe so. It was then Ruby and Sapphire. That was remade on... it wasn't X and Y's engine, it was Sun and Moon's engine, I think. And now we've got the Diamond and Pearl remakes on a completely different engine. And they're probably not going to be cross-compatible. Which I get. But at the same time, it's like... why? Why are we breaking tradition, Nintendo and Pokemon? Like, yeah, Game Freak... it's not even done by Game Freak, that's what... well, that's sad. But yeah. You're playing Mario Galaxy on Switch, now comparing it to yours better and say... the graphics were always good for Mario Galaxy. Let's be honest. That's true. They were. Love this game? Honestly, same. I am still kind of annoyed that Mario Galaxy 2 isn't on Switch. I'm not gonna lie. That does annoy me. And I know that I've probably gone on about it a lot today. It's just the fact of... why was it not imported? Unless they do still have the plans to potentially bring it like they did with the previous one. It's ahead of its time in terms of graphics. That's true. It do be. Ah, there's holes in the floor. Actually played on CMU emulator, looks gorgeous. I'm playing it on... apparently Death is what I'm playing it on. I'm playing it on the Wii because you think my PC could emulate a Wii game? Think again. That's very much what it is. My PC would catch on fire. That's exactly what would happen. It really would. But yeah. Mario Galaxies, they were always really pretty games. Even then, that was really carried over into Mario Odyssey. That game also looks really good. The one thing that I do miss about Galaxy most though is the music and the soundtrack. Nothing Mario game wise has compared to the Mario Galaxy soundtrack that I know of. Nothing has competed to it. And it's sad. It is sad. I don't need you. I don't need a life or a 6. It's a waste of star bits. I can save them for other things. I'll save my money. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Like, even then, just this music as well. I don't know if it entirely fits the level. It does actually, because it's all kind of woodworky. Oh, that's blocked. Of course it is. And the music kind of fits the woodworky style. Even then, just the actual physics engine of them managing to get it all done like this. Gusty Garden is Jam. Yes. Even then, like, I'm glad that with the actual Switch ports of the first ones, they actually did add in the, what do you call it, the soundtracks. I'm glad they did that, because that's like a reason a lot of people will probably replay these games. Because yeah, they did it for all of the games that were remastered on that 3-in-1 collection. But it's just, no death. It's just like, can you stop? Stop trying to kill me! But yeah, oh, Odyssey was your first Switch game. I don't know what was my first Switch game. I think it was Mario Maker 2. And I kind of regret getting that as bundled with the game, because Mario Maker 2, I was like, oh, it's a Mario game, I'll play it for ages. And it's just like, oh, it's an incredibly unfair Mario game where other people create levels that are not entirely possible for a normal Mario player. I really don't understand why Mario Galaxy 2 is in that collection. I've literally just had like a massive rant about why Mario Maker 2 is not. Not Mario Maker 2. Galaxy 2 is not. And I'm like, unless they're bringing it back somehow, whereas, let's say, Mario Galaxy 3, Mario Galaxy 2 is bundled in with it, I doubt that highly. Because that's kind of like how they did 3D World. They had it and then bundled it in with them trying out a new tech engine thing with the Bowser's Fury. Because let's be honest, Bowser's Fury is not entirely a full game, it's kind of just a tech demo. In a sense, it basically is kind of a tech demo. This is the Grand World Map. With the power of the Grand Stars, we can travel great distances across space and time. Why time? Why are we going through time? Sorry, what? Since when was this Doctor Who? But yeah, running pretty much all the Wii U games on the emulator look incredible. Way better than the Switch even. Honestly, I would never know. It's what I'll just say. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. The only things that I've managed to successfully emulate on this PC is Game Boy games. DS games actually struggle. Like Breath of the Wild Wii version looks 100 better bit. Breath of the Wild Wii U version looks 10 better on PC than the Switch version. It's just because the Switch, it's good for like a tiny screen, you can't really tell the graphics wise. But if you're trying to run it through like, I don't know, a 70-inch giant monitor that really 4K whatever capabilities, the games are just going to look like Wii U games, technically. So it is when you go try and run a game on PC that can actually render everything. Like, your PC can probably render everything better than the Switch. Yep, you got a fix. I like how you're like, yep, 65-inch, 4K. And I'm like, I'm playing this on a 22-inch, approximately, maybe. So, it's not that bad for me. It still could look better, but it doesn't look bad. I'm gonna concentrate on this, because last time I failed it. Even though I probably don't even need to... There we go, I did it. No, come here. Stop running away from me, Heart. Heart? Why am I playing Zelda and I'm now catching hearts? I don't actually think I could play... Actually, that's a lie. Most of the first part of games still look alright, everything else is yeah. True. When like it's a game that's done by Nintendo, they know the hardware. They know the capabilities, they will use it to that. When it's done by another third party, whatever, it then is kind of like... doesn't quite run as well, or it kind of looks like a Wii game, I guess. So yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, it's even then, like, because the amount of ports that we keep getting of the old games, yeah, they look better, they run better. And even then, I guess with COVID, the tech people or whatever, yeah, they're gonna struggle with time of making a new game. We know that. Because they don't have the time, or the resources probably, and they can't collaborate as much. Well, your TV is 58-inch and 4K now, but the Switch only displaying 1080 apparently. The new Switch will have 4K. I mean, true, that, yeah, there's been rumours of the Switch Pro. I don't know whether to believe it or not, because those rumours have been existing since the Switch, since before the Switch Lite, let's be honest. There was so many Switch Pro rumours before the Switch Lite. So I'm sitting here like, I don't know whether I believe it or not. Is that all I get in here? Okay. Do you think it's coming? Honestly, it makes sense. Because even then with like DS's, they always had other versions. They were then like, oh, get the DSi, get the DSi XL, get the DS Pro, whatever. 3DS, 3DS XL, new 3DS, 2DS. There was that many different variants and everything. So it did make sense. It makes sense if they were to bring out these things. Like if they did a Switch Pro or whatever. Are you gonna do a 300 follower special? Honestly, no idea. I don't really get that big into numbers, let's be honest. With any streaming and stuff, it's they're numbers. You get people that are like, oh my god, it's 300 followers. I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm still on like really old TVs. You guys are like 4K HD TVs, and I'm like, wait, no. I need to go. I need to return to the map because I didn't do it right. Well, don't all the big consoles normally appear on at E3? Maybe Nintendo will reveal something. True, there's E3. When's E3 again? And what's happening with E3 with COVID? They already have planned a new Switch. True, they've done the dark blue one, and I kind of liked the dark blue one. You know, 4K monitor, just use it in 1080p. Your TV is a 4K HD very smart. Screen us being made by Samsung and the GPU by Nvidia. I can totally English. I know how to pronounce computer things. Of course I do. Nvidia. Or is it Nvidia? I hate that my brain is questioning this right now. Oh, my brain really is confused. I don't know anymore. But yeah. It does still bug me that they didn't do Mario Galaxy 2 in the Switch's bundle thing. That does, it always will bug me, probably. Googled it, June 12th, 2021 to June 15th is E3. Fair enough. Because I know that E3 is like normally meant to be a thing. It's just when normally is E3. I don't remember. I never probably will remember. Oh yeah, 400 points, mahaha. Fair enough. Let me just concentrate on this. I can't remember what I get for doing this. But hopefully it's coins, because I know that I still need to get like 100 coins before the second island. And it's like, that's... doesn't seem possible to me, but I need to do it apparently. because I'm a completionist. And I hate that my brain decides to be that way. But that's just how I'm built different, apparently. Getting close to a day, fair enough. Oh, I think I set up foliage. People were trying to figure out if I have foliage. I think I set it up. Wait, can I? Is there an underside to this platform? No, there's not. Hey, I'm on the hunt for coins. I didn't know if there was any there or not. It's a valid question. You guys can't judge. You gotta test these things. Honestly, it's really not that bad. Because I know that I need like a load of coins. Hunt for those coins. It really feels like that. It's like, oh my god, is there even coins here? Apparently there is. But where? Where do they be? Like, where's the other 70 odd coins that I need to get this thing? You're loving your dose right now. Honestly, with like crypto, Bitcoin, all the rest of them, I'm over here like, you think I understand them? It really is, do you think I understand these things? And the answer is, I totally don't understand any crypto, investing, whatever. I kind of wish I did understand it all, because it would probably help a lot, but at the same time, I know like nothing. But yeah, I'm fine knowing nothing. Don't only if I understand the mining aspect, but you've easily invested. True, it's when people get like, I don't know, like 10 GPUs in a giant rig, and it's set up just to like mine for stuff, and I'm like, it really is just how? What does it do? Like, why do you go buy 10 graphics cards, put them all in one system, and then that just becomes a mine? I don't get it. You're about to watch the new episode of... Oh yeah, I haven't seen any of that actually, I don't think. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have Disney Plus. So that's probably why I haven't seen any of those things. And you get affiliate just to be able to spam the FNAF fan and Twitch chats. You do you. Right, so 70. How am I gonna get 70 coins? Let's be honest. Where? There's a lot of coins in here. Bon Bay is back in Mighty Ducks. That implies that I know what Mighty Ducks is. And I'm gonna say, I don't. And I just see the viewer count drop because I've just said that. I said, oh, I don't understand this. And everyone's like, nah, I'm out. That's what it'll be. That's totally what it is. What is Bon Bay? And what is Mighty Ducks anyway? Let's be honest. Do you think I understand this? Ow! Ow! Ducks fly together. I mean, I guess that do be true. But it still poses the question, is Mighty Ducks just when Donald in Kingdom Hearts actually heals you when you need him to? Because if we've played Kingdom Hearts 1, we all know the struggle of Donald not even healing himself. That's very much what it is. That's what Mighty Ducks is. When he actually does it right. Donald always heals you. Honestly, I feel like I've just never had it on the right setting. Because I know that you can change how your teammates play in Kingdom Hearts. I just hardly ever understand that. No, they are Disney hockey movies now, Disney Plus show. Fair enough. Oh, why did the sky change? The sky is falling. Actually, who here remembers Disney's Chicken Little? Because that was kind of different and really messed with your head. It really did. Why are we bringing back all the old bosses? Like, I get it, saved them having to like model new bosses and stuff. But it very much was like, ah! Mighty Ducks movie, we're from 1990, 3 movies, this is the show continuing, I love Chicken Little. Because Chicken Little, like the animation style compared to everything else that Disney was doing at the time, it's not even similar. And then just the whole concept as well. You don't have to, Lee. That's the thing. You do not have to. I don't expect that from any of you guys. Right, where's the bug? Can I land on him? I can. If you grew up in the US in the 90s, the Ducks movies became part of you. Well, I grew up in the Scotland. In the 1999 was when I was born. So I kind of missed a lot of things. Not gonna lie. Nope, missed it. Didn't land on it. Oh, he's throwing bombs at me. How did I not notice that? Imagine fighting a giant bug and not noticing that he's throwing bombs at you. Who does that? Wait, you were born in 1992, you were 1998. I was 1999, yes. You were in 1998. Well, I am 21 here. Currently. I state currently. Because age is a number that's constantly changing. Oh. Currently. Like, let's be honest, age is a number that's constantly changing. So by stating currently, insert age here, you're not lying. Well, nah, you're only as old as you feel. And if that's the case, I'm like 70 odd. Did anyone ever tell you you look 23? I've definitely had that I look older than I am. I've definitely had that. Was TK in stream anymore? I think he was. I think so. Oh, well, I'm dead. You know what? Fair. You're only as old as you are. Well, I'm dead then. I feel that. I definitely feel that. Oh, I got mail. What? I don't care about your letter. Oh, she gave me health. I guess I care about your letter now. Because it has health in it. Alright, what's this? Hightail Falls. This doesn't look fun. I don't care about your letter either. God, so mean. It was mean. It was. It's like, I'm sorry. Peach wasn't entirely telling me where she is, how to find her. In all the Mario games, she's always in another castle. Why couldn't Peach just be helpful? Let's be honest. Yeah, I thought you were older because you look more mature and gives you a way to look. Yes, that is true. I get that. I definitely know that I look older. And I accept it. Ah! I hate that it's just when it just kind of falls. Sadly. There we go. Hello, little box boy. Climb fast. How? Ah! That's how. Okay. I get it. That's how to be speedy. It does. Let me tell him. Bet the new Falcon Winter Soldier is a murder captain. As a murder Captain America, I mean murder without mercy by hitting someone in the face with a shield. Okay. That makes perfect sense. Oh, I'm getting a stretch and a hydrate. Well, as you hydrate, and if you give me a minute to sit up a bit, you can a posture check and a stretch apparently. Because in order to stretch, I need to like just completely fix me. Yep, terrible, right. What was I on about? Oh, the soldier shield thing. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say that I understand any of the Winter Soldier stuff. Apparently this guy took the Super Serum and it did him bad. Ah, that makes sense. Speed is key. Nah. Oh. Oh, that's like death. I mean, let's be honest. Some people probably would have, like, a negative reaction to the soldiers. I recovered that and basically should have been death. Yep. Remember the Super Serum makes good integrate and bad and worse. Ah! I didn't know that. I always thought it just made them stronger. I don't think I ever knew that it kind of also affected, not emotion, but that kind of thing. Look, I'm kind of under the impression with this level that there's kind of a secret bit, because why else would that be here? And why else would the wall expand higher? And why is there a penguin up here? Your skill has brought you this far. It's very important every coin truly is. Is that all he exists here for? That's sad. Right, where am I going? Remember the Super Serum? We've waited over a week to get back on our sheet and they said it will be done in about an hour. Fair enough. Super Serum makes the true you come out more, it makes the true you pop. Ah, so it's like just it amplifies your true agenda slash motive slash whatever we want to call it. That makes sense. I get that. Did I know that before? Of course not. Will I probably remember that? Not gonna lie, probably not. Why is there a platform over here? And what is on it? Ah! I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with these guys. I'll jump on their heads. That'll do. Oh, goodness. There we go. Why is Captain America the only person who did correct with it? He had a good heart and was pure. And was pure. Yeah, that does explain it. And that's probably why they had to go through so many people testing it to actually get it to work. Sorry, bear with, I don't want to die. Oh, what do you want? So hungry, 30. Really? You want 30 and I'm on 29? Nah. Nah. That ain't fun. Maybe find 30. Well, maybe I could find one more for you. Is that what you want? If I can find one more coin. Is that even a coin? Is this even death? It's probably death. We're dead. We're dead. Oh, we got a little slide. Wait, is there coins in the rocks? There was a coin in a rock! How convenient! Red Skull took the Super Serum and brought his true self, a crazy mass murderer. I've always said it. The Super Serum should have stayed dead with the creator when it died. Fair enough. Right, there you go. Have your coins! Seeing as apparently in this game, the stars want coins rather than just star bits. Kinda metal, because coins are made of metal. That's terrible. Right, what's even happening? What be this planet then? What is on it? What are those? Are those frogs? Are these ow, okay. They hurt me. Can Yoshi eat them? Okay, Yoshi can eat them. Good. That makes my life easier. Although these frogs were kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. The frogs were cute. Let's be honest. I kind of feel bad for destroying their natural habitat. And, well, actually, I'm not even destroying their habitat, I'm just apparently destroying their whole species. By the looks of it. Mario just wants to completely destroy these frog species in order to get silver stars. Ow. Time and time. Oh, that's a big message. I will read it when I catch whatever frog I need to catch. There we go. Time and again, people in Marvel have tried to replicate the same steps the original Super Serum had, and apparently in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Apparently Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that moment has happened. The show has 30 people with Super Serum powers, and now the new Captain America, who also took it, apparently kills him no mercy. Is that the guy that always looks like really happy? That I've seen in memes? Like the really happy knockoff Captain America meme. Like, Mom, can we have Captain America? Show Steve Rogers. We have Captain America home, the knockoff guy that's always smiling that actually looks like Captain America, just costume wise. That I don't even know if it's actually from a Marvel thing. Is that who we're on about? Yes, him, the one smiling. Okay, so I kind of have kept up to date purely because of the memes. Because that Captain America is literally just a meme to me. That's all I know it as. A meme. Which is kind of sad that all I know it as is a meme. I guess that do be kind of sad though. But hey. Yes, in the comics, after Captain America gave up the shield, a new guy came in and took it. A new guy came in and stole it. I mean, let's be honest. Even if the shield was like put into a museum, someone would try and steal it. Let's be 100% honest with you. Someone would want it, and someone would steal it. It's just how it would work. There is no different way it would be. It would never be another way. Ah, Yoshi, run in a straight line, please. Right, so apparently I've just got to do like the easy route this time and not care about where I go because I've done the other planet thing. Actually, Falcon gave it away and put it in a museum. The nation decided to make this army guy with high skill and many badges the new captain. So see it okay. So it was put in a museum. And then the America people were like, let's have a new one. That just defaces the original one's value. That's what they did. They defaced Steve Rogers' value. Because that then basically makes it the shield is a mantle. It's not the person that has the powers, it's the shield that is Captain America. Which is not entirely how it should be. Because it's kind of like how Thor has to be worthy to have his thing, his hammer. Right? It's the kind of same concept. That they should kind of be worthy to have the mantle of Captain America. But that's just not how it's gonna work, is it? Oh, aiming, nah, stop. Alright, what is going on here? Okay, so we need to have like a flawless clean run all the way to there. Got it, that makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Because that's totally a flawless clean run. Yeah, it's gonna run out by the time I get there. There was not even a point trying that. Hey! Actually, Falcon gave it away and put it in a museum. The nation decided. Pretty sure I read that, but yeah, that does make sense. It makes sense that Falcon would put it in a museum. I'm not gonna lie. Because we all know that Falcon kind of didn't feel like he was worthy from the end of Infinity War. It wasn't Infinity War, it was the other one. Endgame. So that's probably why it is. Oh, Toad has a letter. What is it? Hey, remember me? I got a new game over in Fluffy Buff Galaxy. Come on by, we'll do the whole introduction thing. Okay, sure. I'll go race the monkey. But mainly because Captain America is a symbol of America and Steve gave the shield to the Falcon. He wanted Falcon to take over when he was gone, but Falcon didn't feel worth and wonder why. I noticed from episode 1 that Captain America had serious issues, like he is worried about what people think. He doesn't want to. Yeah, that makes sense. You've got a lot to live up to if you're trying to be Captain America. Like, that's kind of the whole point with it. So that definitely does make sense. Sorry, did we complete that world? Yes, we did. And that one was. But apparently there's something back here. Apparently. Yes, there is. It's here. It's basically like how, if we kind of relate it to My Hero Academia, the mantle of One for All has gone through that many people. And it is then they've got to, like, actually be the people's people, basically. Why did I just relate that to Captain America? That was terrible. Don't let me do that again. Okay, what's happening here? So I'm the greatest game player, the champ, nice mustache, got a score of 10,000 on this game here, stomp the enemies and grab points. If you match or top my score, I'll give you a star. Okay, sure. I can try that. You're going for a lot of points. I am going for a lot of points. Nailed it. Like a pro. That kind of looks like it's the tactic. Although it probably is meant to be like that. No, your relation makes sense. I mean, it does make sense. It's not really the best relation to make, but it does make sense. I will probably go like quiet or something. I know that I definitely won't be able to read what you replied because it's quite a long one when I'm trying to do this, so I'm not gonna lie. I will definitely take a while to reply to that, so I do apologise. My relation makes sense. I mean, the terrible power... Can I pause? I can't pause. I mean, that is one terrible power, and not just anyone can have it, only the correct person have it. Yeah. It's kind of got to be always the correct person. Sorry, Twitch pulls long, puts all long. I mean true. I can't even hit these guys. It's not even... I can't even blame the fact that I was trying to read chat at the same time. I just have to blame me for being not able to jump on these things heads correctly. Ow! On these dumb things heads correctly. Oh, I beat his score, so do I go back to him and say hi? Oh, that's death, that's death. Okay, it's not. Thank you for following J Feather? Oh, wait. Do I think I know you. I'm pretty sure I know you. I think. So I beat him, I know that much. But how is it going anyway? J Feeth is what I'm going to call you, I think. I might just call you Jay. That makes sense. How's it going, Jay? That makes more sense. Why didn't I just think of that? But yeah, I hope you're doing good if you are. Right, I did reply to all of Galaxy's ones. Well, sidetracked to the game. So yeah, I believe I've caught up on chat. If I have missed something, please just state it again. And then I'd actually probably notice it. But yeah, that level was different. That level was built different. It's totally the best way to explain that. Doing well, glad to start following you, love Mario Galaxy. That's all good. This is Mario Galaxy 2 because we finished Mario Galaxy 1. So yeah. Sorry, that was a hiccup. Oh, Beck, did you know Falcon was asked by someone if you had a chance to take the serum, would you do it? Falcon responded without a second thought, no fast. Like, it basically is, because he probably knows all the side effects and the failed attempts. Let's say it that way. What's this? Is this like, I was happy when the response was no so fast, that's good. Yeah. Oh, that's nice to know. That's a nice, easy. Wait. Spindig. Oh, there's something in Spindig that I haven't done. I can't be having somewhere not done. I actually did not do it. I'm glad I checked the map list thing. But yeah, this is Mario Galaxy 2 because we finished Mario Galaxy 1. So I basically gave chat options between this, Mario Galaxy 1 as Luigi, Odyssey, and I think Sunshine. So it was Mario Galaxy 2. I am playing it on the Wii because I don't have any idea how I'd emulate it. Nor would my PC even actually handle it. Oh, go away, Mario clone things. Nobody likes you. What does that do? Oh, I probably need that. Ow. Oh, that didn't really help. Ah, yeah. Fine. Okay, is that all I actually needed here? Well, in which case, fine. I mean, is the new Captain America... One sec. Is new Captain America was asked and he said yes and took it. But see a good heart in Falcon. Yeah. It basically just shows that Steve was right picking Sam by that exact logic. Why is my depth perception so bad? It really is. So I'm trying to jump on these things. It's not. I'm not. Yeah, how about I just get full health and don't try? I'm good with that. When you started Falcon, I was like, I'm not sure Falcon would be a good take over the shield, but I'm now thinking he is, and I think Bucky believes in the decision. Yeah. I do feel like it was kind of shown that Steve and Bucky kind of talked about it. I do think they definitely did talk about it. Why did I press the wrong button? Give me a new thingy. It's not even a button, it's motion control. There we go. Ah. So why is there a hidden bit? That's what I want to know. Okay, it does nothing. There we go, right. This literally feels like Sonic Colors drill. Which, let's be honest, it basically is. But I'm now thinking, did Sonic Colors take this part? Because Sonic Lost Worlds is basically just Mario Galaxy. Let's be honest. It basically is. Okay, what's going on here? We're at the bottom of a building of some description. Funny, Bucky said if Steve was wrong about believing in you for taking his place, that means he was wrong in believing in me. Yeah, true, basically, yeah. I think I remember that somehow, for some reason. I don't know, I genuinely don't remember that much about Avengers, and I hate that I don't remember as much as I thought I probably should. He tells Falcon that, yeah. Okay, I see what I have to do. I understand this level now. Vaguely. Like, the fact of understanding a level is different than the fact of me saying I would be good at this level. Because apparently I can't even reach that. And I can't high jump slash long jump, so I can't even do that. So I guess I've got to try and actually go all the way up. And line it up. I feel that Steve's... I hate that my brain is now linked Steve to Claudio the Chance of Meatballs monkey. I hate that my brain said that. I think Steve believes in decision of picking Falcon. I mean, Bucky is Steve's friend until he died. Or, well, left in the movies. Yeah. Yeah. Why do I keep missing it by going too far? I'm actually gonna hit this one of these days. It may take a while to hit it, but I will hit it. How about now, yeah? Are you actually serious right now? Hey, no, Steve Rogers better than Bucky. Pretty much, yeah. That is very much the case. That do be how it is. Why do I actually suck at aiming this? There we go! Bucky is as old as Steve. Yeah, that is definitely true. That do be part of the thing. A lot of people tend to forget. Anything fun happen? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think you missed much. They actually say Bucky is like 100 or something. Yeah, I know that they're both basically from the war. So yeah, they're both old. So not like a Captain Britain in some sort of one of these comics or something like that. There was a Union Jack, wasn't there? I don't know, there's something like that. I remember something like that. It's a spin drill, that's for digging, yes. It do be a spin drill. Alright, where am I even going? I genuinely don't know. Ow. Right, if I look at this... Okay, good. Good. There's now not a bit missing. Why am I getting an itchy shoulder? Never read one comic, but it's now in the movies and learning about all this. I started to learn about Marvel DC stuff from movies and shows. Yeah, that's fair. I'm pretty sure I'm the same. It's just that I apparently have some sort of comic knowledge for no reason. And I'm genuinely just sitting here half the time like, why do I know this? It actually gets to the stage that I'm like, wait, why do I know this? Because I haven't read like any of the comics. And there's sometimes that I'm like, oh, why do I know half some of that stuff as well? It just happens. And it genuinely is like, why? Oh, this looks... Oh, not Rock Mario. I remember him controlling terribly. I really do. Right, what do I need to kill in order to get this thing open? You? You? Stay back when I see your face, get annoyed. That's all good, that's fine. If you need to go, like honestly, if you guys need to go do stuff, go do stuff. I ain't holding yous here against your will. That's not what I'm about. Wait, if I run into this rock, it does kill it. I remember that. It genuinely is testing how these abilities work again, because it's been a while since I've had to use any of these abilities. Like Mario Galaxy 1, they had the B, and then it was just mainly kind of default kind of Mario stuff. Your ice flower, your fire flower, your rainbow. This is invincibility, not rainbow, but there was other ones in Mario Galaxy 1. I just can't remember what they were. And that's now bugging me. In the first Mario Galaxy, because I know there was a lot more abilities than just B, Ice, Fire, Invincibility. I know there was at least 2 more. Probably. Wait, why is there Skittles? Oh, I didn't get a strike. That's sad. Oh, I get a second chance? Oh, I mean, in bowling, you do get a second chance, don't you? So I suppose give me a second chance because you... Ah! I maybe should not try and jump that, but try and like... Go for a spare. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I do. That's always the plan. All the star bits. All the pretty stars. Ow! Bowl it. Ow! No, 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 no. Not death. I'm not accepting a death there. I'm not good at bowling. Yeah, I can't say I'm good at bowling either. I can't say I'm good at it, I can't say I'm not good at it. I've never really done it. That's literally how it works, I just haven't. Any strikes are pure random chance. Yep. Bowling is literally just random chance. Regardless if you're good or not. Actually, I suppose if you're good, then you would have better luck consistently hitting your shots. But I feel like it's just something that... Ow! Can you guys not? Be gone! Don't want to deal with you. But yeah, it very much is just like random chances and whatever. It makes me think he's not annoying anymore. The amount of 2 of them were just like, nah. Coins! Star bits. It's not even coins, it's star bits. Let's be honest. What's the difference? Oh, we can break the barriers. Now that ain't good. That ain't a good thing. Okay. So there's still only some enemies, which is fine. It's like 1 more. I can easily deal with him. See if I say, oh, I can easily deal with him. Proceeds to literally die to him. That would be kind of funny. Now I feel like I'm going to need this suit. And I want this rock dead. Because I don't quite trust the fact that it's there. And I got rid of everything else. Thank goodness it actually allowed me to recover that. But yeah. Toad, what are you doing? Are you trying to mine? Okay, fair enough. Fave Mario game? Honestly, I would say probably Galaxy 1. And it's not just because we're playing Galaxy 2. But it probably would just be the factor that it would be Mario Galaxy 1. Either that, or... Yeah, I don't know actually. If it's not that one, I wouldn't know. What about you? What's your favourite Mario game? Ow. That hurt. But yeah, what would be your favourite Mario game then? I have no idea what kind of... Ah! Probably Mario Galaxy 2. Fair. I think Mario Galaxy 2 I don't remember as much as... I probably should. I feel like I should remember more of Galaxy 2 than I do. So that's probably why it's not my favourite, just because I can't remember most of it. But yeah. What is this? Oh, this looks questionable. What have we got? Stuff. Does Wario Land count? You know what? Yes, it does. Wario Land counts, sure. Why not? Because I guess in that sense, Luigi's Mansion would count. And I used to class that as a Mario game. If I can even... When you just can't even get in a pipe because you're randomly doing tricks that you really shouldn't be doing. That's exactly what that is. Top points. Hey, Ant, wait, is that you who got top points, yeah? And yeah, Ant does got top points. That makes sense. I like how I struggled to read that. That's probably kind of worrying that I couldn't read it. What is this? Oh, it's an armadillo. Oh, he's cute. He's a cute, chubby little armadillo. I kind of don't want to hurt him. But I know that I have to. But I feel bad because he's cute. No gambles this month, doing pretty good. I mean, that's true. Okay. So if he hits me and I hit him at the same time, I get injured. Whether or not it injures him, I still don't know. It might just be better to literally just do that. Okay, yeah, that's the plan. There's no point in me injuring him if he's not injured. Oh, he's drifting! He's drifting! He's like pro drifting over here. Is this Need for Speed or Fast and Furious or whatever one? I don't know, the rest of them. Tokyo Drift, whatever. He was drifting. Oh, he tripped over something. And now he's dead. Cold turkey on your gambling problem. I mean, that's one way to do it. Just stopping cold turkey and then one day it's just all gonna come back and your gambling's gonna start again and you'll just, you know. Oh, how do I stop? Okay, it does have a timer. Good. But yeah, one day it's just gonna get a stage of, oh, I'll gamble again, why not? And bam. The gambling addiction kicks in again. One day. One day. Ow. I kind of remember that armadillo, actually. I do remember him. You seem to have brought back a rock. Yeah, good work there, I guess. For bringing in a rock. Looks like we got the room for it, so I don't mind having it around. I brought back a rock. Nice. Oh, how have I just noticed the sky is completely dodgy coloured? How have I not noticed that before now? I actually feel dumb for not noticing that. Boulder Bowl only had the one. What do you want? 700. Wait. How do I, like, leave this thing? Zoom out, is it? What if I don't want to go to a galaxy? Do I just have to go to a galaxy and then come out? Next, you get a stick, right? Oh, because of the rock. Possibly. That could be what it is. We would never know. That could be what it is. Is it a stick? Is it a rock? We may never know. Oi, Bank Toad. Give me some stuff. I don't know, I've not played this. Ah, Mario Galaxy had... What was it? It had... Spring Mario, that was another one. So I remember there was so many like power-ups in Mario Galaxy 1, but I can't remember them. And that's what bugs me. Yes, there's a banking system. I am putting as many star bits as I can into it. That was satisfying. 369. But I'm using the bank system because it has interest. And that's what you should always do in the bank if you have the money, is interest. I guess. Feed me a deal of Starbits and you chow on 700. Well, have 700. And it's a fat star. It's in a food coma and becomes... Insert random planet here. What is it? What did it become? What did it become? I feel like I'm dumb for questioning what it becomes. What is this? Wild Glide. Oh, it better not be. If this is the bird, I remember hating it. Yep, it's the bird. It's the bird. Yeah, there's not a race version of this. It's like, you got the one where you've got to try and get everything, and you got the one that's a race, and it's nah. Just nah. Who do I speak to? Big Bird or Little Bird? Little Bird, okay. Blizzard, he can't fly so well, and he's so shy. I kind of thought that was going to be more of a song/chant thing, but it wasn't. But he seems okay with you, maybe he'll carry you and glide. I teach you how to glide, will you fly with Blizzard? Sure. Why not? Okay, here we go, glide. Oh, one sec. This is fun. Turn left from the starting position. I can't do it as I'd want to because the mic's directly there. Next, gently point down to nosedive. I mean, it doesn't have to be gently, you can just put it completely down. Slow down, point up. How about that? If you glide through the big sun circle at the end of the forest, you win, but it won't be easy. Okay. Wait, okay, hear me out. How am I meant to get the star bits whilst gliding? Hear me out. How does that one work? Just a thought. How would you get the star bits without gliding? Is there like a time limit? By the looks of it, yes. I don't quite know what I'm doing. I'm just kinda gliding, hoping for the best, really. Let's be honest. Does anyone ever do this level knowing what they're doing? Apart from, I know that I wanted that and that. I know that I wanted both of those. And I got them both. You flew, even Flutters looks happy. Take this nice flying. Is that it? Am I done here now and I never have to come back? Okay, good, thanks. See if I actually have to come back. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'll be happy. Although Mario's always got like really weird, like not weird, but it's just always so different, like other characters in worlds. Regardless of what game you're playing, Mario always has like a range of normal civilians to each location. I know that I'm not saying that right, but I know what I mean. It really does. Right, is there anything to glide? No. Underwater, what have we got? Can I just go here first? Honey bloom, does that mean it's gonna be a bee? Does that mean I gotta be a bee? I can be a bee. A bumble beginning, so therefore it definitely gotta be a bee. It'll be Bee Mario. It'd be Bee Mario. I'm kinda glad of myself for guessing that. I'm actually, not gonna lie, proud of myself. Oh! It's a remix of the original B-level music. I like that. It's not that I like the level music being remixed, it's that I like the concept that they've used a remix. I like the idea behind it. Because at the end of it kind of is the same level, I guess. No. I need to make it up there. Yeah, that's not happening. Is that death if I go down? Okay, it's not death. I kind of need to know if it was death or not before doing that. Why does that one exist? Okay, you know what? Maybe it's to actually allow you to pass that as a bee. Oh, is it raining here? So you would have to lose your bee suit. Ah, so I can't actually take the bee suit back. That does make sense. That kind of ruins my logic of taking the bee suit back. Because you know I was going to do it. You know I would do it. Of course I would. Why would I not do it? When do I hit that? Literally nothing. He just becomes dizzy. I mean, it makes sense that he just becomes dizzy, but... is it really helpful? Not really. Oh, I want that! Ow! 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 Okay, so if you get hit by anything, the consequences could be lethal. Because it could literally kill you if you fall wrong. It would literally kill you. Okay. I like how it's a 2D level, but the way they've done it makes it 3D for you. I like that concept. It kind of reminds me of Sonic Generations, which is not really what it should remind me of. I like how I'm just relating everything to Sonic today. Is that a game that I'm going to have to play on here? You know what? Probably. Because I feel like I definitely always got more into Sonic than I did Mario. Don't know why. I just kind of did. And this is now reminding me of that Sonic pinball level. Although the only reason I did it is because it was filling up my flight gauge. Like, why would I not bounce on these when they fill up my bounce gauge? My flight gauge even, not my bounce gauge. There we go. I need to be a bee. Oh, we've got those guys. That I can't remember if they're actually just called Inkies. Or something like that. Pretty sure they're just called Inkies. Which, you know, I kind of sound dumb for not completely knowing. I don't know everything about Mario. I feel like nobody really does, let's be honest. People probably do. Although that being said, people probably know a lot more than me anyway about Mario, and I'm fine with that. I've never really prided myself on my Mario knowledge. It just kind of exists. Whether it's accurate or terrible, completely different story. Oh, that's fun. I don't like those spiky plants. These are like things that want me dead. Oh, that didn't look safe. Are we having Venus flytraps as well now? We've got those guys that want to just charge into me. And those ones who want me just completely dead. Like, that's not fun. Can we maybe not have as much death? Oh, this is death. This is, yep. Can we maybe not have as much death proceeds to die? And I've lost my audio. I have lost my game audio. Whether or not you guys have lost game audio, you have. Because a cable has unplugged. So let me just try and fix that. That should be at that. Yep. Cable came out. I apologize for that cable coming out, but it's fixed. So it's not entirely that bad. I could have just not fixed it and not noticed. And then where would we really be? You know, I'm actually surprised I noticed as quick as I did, not gonna lie. But yeah. Ah! I hate these things. I hate how it's all literally just death. But I guess if you're an insect, there probably would be a lot of bugs, plants that want to eat you because, well, I guess there would just be a lot of things that would want to eat you anyway. Ow, death. I like how it's just ow, death. It's not even ow, it's just ow, death. Because you'd be tasty. I mean, I don't know if bugs would be tasty. I can't say I've ever tried. But, I don't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of bugs are like delicacies in places, so I guess they must be edible. Ow. Ow. Alright, continue flight. Continue flight maneuvers. Do a barrel roll. Okay, so don't get hit by him, because if you get hit by him, it's instant death. Good to know. Oh, there's the star! Let me grab it. Which also means I was always really close to it, but always failed last minute. Which makes it quite a bit worse. Because I was always close, but never quite reaching it. It's actually sad. Could be worse. Could definitely have been worse. Game has been saved. Good. Ow. Let me do this one now because, I mean, it makes sense. Let's do that. That makes sense. Twin Falls Hideaway. Who knows what that means? I know I don't. Oh, what is this? Oh, we're gonna have to get Ice Mario. It looks like we are. The music here, though. I like that. Hi, Penguin. Okay. Hi, Turtle. Oh, why did I just throw it away? Hi, Turtle. There we go, now I can swim. Now I can swim. Don't know how good I can swim, but I know that I can at least swim. Oh, I can kill those things. I mean, I don't need to, but sure, I guess. The point of that is... Honestly, hear me out. What was the point of that? You know what? It was satisfying. So I completely understand the point behind it. Ah, Spiky Boy. What is this? What does this do? It makes coins. Oh, I found the thing. I found the important thing. Don't know where else I'm meant to entirely be going. I guess I'll say hi to Old Penguin. Hi! What's it all about? You sitting for star. Climb waterfalls, is it possible? I mean, it do be possible. Oh, really? He's gonna be like, oh, give me coins and I'll give you a thing. And it's like, I don't have coins. So, Guess he ain't gonna help me. Hi, penguin. I'm sick of swimming all the time. Is ice skating season yet? Apparently not, little penguin. It's not ice skating season yet. Now it is. Now it's ice skating season. How many coins do you even want? 15. Okay. So I'm probably gonna have to come back because I kind of just froze the water. And I'm not 100% sure if I can unfreeze the water. No, I can't. That's fun. So I'm just climbing. It's good to know that the sea life underwater are not inhibited in their movement. They're fine. We're not ruining the ecosystem by doing that. So that's fine. Wow, is that actually it? That's all this level was? Just swim and then ice skate. Sure, I guess. That makes sense. Why not? Why not? The sky does look questionable though. Definitely does. So yeah, I need to get 15 coins now. Go back and get 15 coins. That should be easy enough. You would think it'd be easy enough. But it's me we're on about here. So whether or not it's easy enough is a completely different story. And we may never know. Nah, I definitely want to 100% this, so we will know when I 100% it. If exploring the cosmic cavern. No, there was a thing on the previous level. I'm not gonna ignore that Luma and its wishes of 15 coins. Who would I be if I did that? That's just mean. I just need to check for coins and then go. So basically anything that looks like a coin I need to go get. Makes sense. Oh, there's coins. That's not quite the plan. That works. And jump. Kinda thought they would sink, but they don't. Which is weird. Why did I not grab the shell? Definitely help if I grabbed the shell. But apparently I would. And there wasn't anything in there. But there might be something in this box. Nope, nothing in the box. Coin! I like how I'm literally just only going for coins right now. I find that quite amusing. Coin. Although I think any Mario underwater level I always have issues because I can't control them. It really is. It's always weird. Oh, there's still one over there. There's a coin. And there's 3 over there. So we can get the coins. It's just about actually getting the angle right. There we go. But where be... What is it? One more coin? It actually is one more coin. It would help if the camera actually wanted to help. But of course, why would the camera want to do that? When would cameras want to do that even? Ow. Right, so where was that? There was coins over here. So I'm gonna think, if I do that, I could potentially actually manage to... Nah, there's a coin on the platform, I'm dealing with that one. It's easier than dealing with all the rest of it. There's no point going through more hassle. kind of wanted to jump on it. Ow. He has quick. He'd be very quick. That's something he'd be. Hi, Luma, or whatever you are. I'm pretty sure they're Lumas. I now feel like I don't remember anything, because I don't remember them being Lumas. Alright, what's he want? A new planet was born. Hey! So, I guess we're going there. Okay. Oh, it's a rabbit. I guess I gotta catch the rabbit. Ah, of course it is. I'm gonna guess this makes it ice. Which is gonna make it easier to catch a rabbit, probably. For a certain amount of time. Because I can hear a timer underneath the music. Very quiet timer. But still time. Hey, caught the rabbit. Easy. That was successful. For no reason. That had no right being successful. Yeah, I didn't want to overpower that. Because that could have just gone completely wrong. It really could have went wrong. But it's fine. It didn't. It did not go wrong. Right, why does Toad have mail? I just see that he had mail and it's like, what do you want, Toad? What mail you got? Okay. Why are the bees giving me health? But sure, I guess. But yeah, I guess I can get health from bees. That's totally how it works. In the Cosmic Cavern. No idea what it entails, but let's do it. Why not? Ow. Alright, what was happening? Is it still frozen? It is still frozen. Get me out of here. Okay. I will try. I mean, at least we can run quickly now. That'd be true. We can, like... I can like run quickly, but it's not even run, it's just ice skate, which is basically just running, right? Okay, so there'll be a pipe, which I presume is necessary to actually get anywhere. I presume the pipe is necessary. Yep, definitely necessary. Swim fast with A. This is literally just back to default Mario again. But you know what? I'm fine with default Mario. With like side-scrolling Mario. Didn't entirely plan to have that, but it works. Controls better than default Mario Galaxy. Controls better than most actual Mario underwater levels anyway, so that's something. This might be the nicest controlling Mario underwater level. And it has no right to be. It just is. Oh, there's a guy. I like how I just see the guy and it's like, nope. Where am I? Right, there we go. Ouch. Oh, what is going on now? What is this now? I'm gonna guess that if I leave the water, it's death. I mean, that would probably make sense, with this being a somewhat water level. So if you leave water, you die. Okay, if you leave water... Yeah, now there's black holes. I can go in... You think if you dive in there? Well, I don't think I can dive in there currently. Don't really want to die, so... I will wait on it coming, and then I can use it. Yeah. Why are they getting smaller? I don't really enjoy the fact that they're getting smaller. Okay, I can't grab a key. There we go, got a key. Okay, he's open. Just don't die on the way of recovery. There we go. I want all these star bits. I'm sorry. It was just a picture of a Luma, and that was satisfying. That was actually satisfying for no reason. And now we have Luma. It will give me star, right? Hey, thanks, I'm more human than you think. Nope, we're not just getting the star. It wasn't as simple as I thought it would be. Which is kinda sad. Now what? Oh, there it is. But how do we get there? Ah, I see. I see annoying things. Okay, so there is literally only a few points that we can dig, and only one point is successful, and it looks like it'd be this one of these ones. Yep. So now, how do I actually go up top? Do I have to kill these things? Potentially. Can I kill these things with drill? Yes. That does make sense. Kill them with a drill. Why not? Oh, there was a key. Spent 5 minutes trying to figure out why you couldn't hear anything. Did I break something, or is it just that you actually couldn't hear something? It's a valid question. If it was on my end, let me know. But if it's not on my end, also let me know. So that I know it's not on my head. Nah, it was your headphones. Okay, fine. I know that I did accidentally unplug something, so I wouldn't have been surprised if it was me. But yeah. I'm glad it wasn't me. Alright, where am I going? Galaxy complete, yes. So we are gonna go and raid. A sassy penguin's on board the spaceship now, is it? Oh, there do be a little penguin now. Yes, we are gonna go and raid someone who's playing Mario Galaxy after I roll this dice, because I kind of want to see what I get. Hey, that's actually useful. But yeah, now we're gonna go and raid. We're gonna go and raid Dante Must Die, who's playing Mario Galaxy 1. So it makes sense to go raid. If you can, stay and chat with them. That'd be great. If you can spam emotes as well, go for it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming. And yeah, we gonna raid. Because why not at the end of the day? So yeah, I do appreciate you guys coming. I'll see you next time. I believe it's Sunday and it'll be community game. So hopefully I can see some more of you guys there. That'd be great.